Hey guys, thank you for joining me. My name is Tamara. This is Tarot by Tamara, and today we're doing a reading for Aries for the month of September. Now, please keep in mind this is just a general reading. Not all the information is going to apply to you, and that's okay. Take what does, let the rest go. If you wanted to book a personal reading, you can do so through my Facebook page, and I'm going to put the link down below for you guys. Okay, so let's get started. So we have the Fool here, and the Fool is typically about embracing those new beginnings. But when he comes in reverse like this, it still talks about a new beginning, but I feel like you are a bit reluctant to jump into it. Maybe you're feeling a lack of faith or hope. Maybe you're worried you don't have the skills or the resources you would need, or maybe the timing isn't right, but something is definitely holding you back right now. Okay, things are kind of at a standstill for you. But we have the Six of Wands. This card is all about success, victory, triumph, and achievement. This card tells you that you're going to get the support and the recognition that you need. Okay, but it tells you to have that confidence and that self-esteem. They're trying to bring progress, but you have to have the strength to go after it. Okay, now we have the Queen of Swords. Excuse me. Now, some of you may have an older woman that could step in to kind of help you overcome the problems you're going through, okay? Maybe even if it's just like constructive criticism or things along that line. This person could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. That's the Swords energy. But this definitely talks about having all eyes on you. So you're definitely going to be under some scrutiny, okay? So carry yourself accordingly, all right? Now, the Four of Coins in reverse. The Four of Coins is all about letting go of your fears, your worries, your regrets, any old issues you've been holding on to, any toxic people or situations you've been holding on to. This is the time for you to really reevaluate, what's important to you, okay? And what needs to be in your life, why, things along that line. So let's see. And I switched my decks up a bit this month, guys. This time I'm using the Spirit Messages deck, the Wisdom of Avalon deck, the Moonology deck, and the Chakra deck. So, let me know if you like these decks, what decks you might prefer to see, because I want to work with what you like and what you connect with. Okay, so we have the Animal Kingdom card, Find Your Center, and Self-Sabotage. The Animal Kingdom for Aries, it says, animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So, definitely if you've been, thinking about getting a different pet this month, or, you've found that the neighborhood cats are being all drawn to you, you've got a swarm of dragonflies that suddenly popped up, certain things like that. Pay attention. Animals do carry a lot of messages for us. We just have to be open to really listening, okay? Find your center. This card says your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? All right. So, didn't we talk about letting go of those things, those fears, those worries? This is the time to do it. You've been harboring a lot inside, Aries, and, it's really time that you just get back to you and find your center, do some grounding, reconnect with who you are. And then the self-sabotage card says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Hold on, did you hear me? When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. And it truly is, like I said in the beginning, you have this new beginning, but you're reluctant to jump into it. Okay, so something is holding you back. So you really have to get out of your own way. You're doing some self-sabotaging now, and that's not healthy. It's not helping you. It's hindering you, and you got to stop that. We are definitely our biggest critics, but you know, when the outside world judges us so much, like we can't do that to ourselves too. You know, we have to reconnect with ourselves. Like, you know, they said, find your center. Y'all see my cards acting a fool today? All right, now. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we have the Wind Fairy, the Merlin, and the Serpent. Now, the Serpent tells you, he really talks about knowledge and healing, okay? So they tell you that the situation you're going through is meant to happen for that healing and for that knowledge that you're going to gain, okay? They want you to work on shedding your old skin so you can grow into a new one. Now, this card also tells you that if you ask, you will be guided to the right answer, to the right situation, to the right opportunity, okay? But you just have to ask. Now we have the Wind Fairy. And the Wind Fairy is all about your thoughts, all right? And, you know, didn't we just talk about that with Find Your Center and, you know, the self-sabotaging? You got to really get your thoughts in control. You know, I feel like you've been in your head a little bit too much, Aries, and that has to stop. Okay, you have to get out of your head. Your thoughts can destroy or they can create. So you really have to use them wisely this month, okay? And then we have the Merlin, who is very much like the Magician in a typical tarot deck. The Merlin talks about having all of those powers at your disposal. Okay, you have all the resources you need. You're trying to get this balance, to achieve this balance, to maintain this balance, but it may take some mixing and matching. So, you know, try some old ways, try some new ways, try a little of everything in between, okay? You know, you may not always get things right on your first try, but that's the beauty. You know, you learn from your mistakes, and you try again, and you do better, and then you do better, and then you do better. And that's what the Merlin is, you know. So definitely work on that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, guys, you are very close to achieving your goal, all right? Like I said, this new beginning is coming, but you have to embrace it, okay? And this is a gibbous moon, and gibbous actually means it's bulging. So there's like a lot of potential surrounding you and surrounding this month for you, Aries. So, you know, grab it, take it, run with it. But step out of your comfort zone. Okay, now, like I said, the self-sabotaging, you got to do some mixing and matching, trying things that you've never tried before to get a different result. So step out of that comfort zone a little bit. And when you do, prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so good things are coming. Now, this doesn't always mean financial prosperity. This could be, you know, any type of abundance that you've been trying to manifest into your life. You know, if it's better health, if it is financial, if it's a new love, if it's, you know, whatever the case may be, something is coming for you, and it's not very far out. Okay, but you have to really get out of your own way. You have to step out of that comfort zone. All right. Let's see. Y'all, this deck is so ridiculously huge. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we have presence, communication, and love. All right, so this card is all about the love and compassion that you would give to friends and family. Bring it back to yourself, okay? Bring that love inward, and, you know, really be gentle and compassionate and kind and understanding with yourself through this process, okay? We have the presence card. And this tells you you can't focus on the past. You can't worry about the future. You have to bring your spirit back to this very moment, okay? Because you're going to miss the opportunities and the blessings that they're trying to bestow upon you now if you're too focused on, you know, replaying the past or, you know, creating this fantasy world in the future, all right? And then the communication card. Now, communication is not just about how we talk to somebody, Okay, it's about how we talk to ourselves. It's about how we talk to our spirit guides in the universe. And, it's also about how we are speaking to others, how we're getting our needs met, and how we're getting our needs expressed. Okay. Also, the communication card is very much about how you're listening. So you need to be working on receptive listening this month. Like I said, we had the Queen of Swords, so she could come in with some advice for you. So definitely work on that listening. Those listening skills to see what that could be about. If it's the listening to the animals, whatever the case may be, put those listening ears on and be willing to have that connection and that positive exchange with others. Okay, Aries, so I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, could I have a thumbs up? I would love a subscription. Share the video, tag a friend in the video, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. And until next month, I hope you have a very blessed September. Bye, guys.